What's up, Better Days? Today we're at the Stones River slab. This slab is part of the road, and this is pretty much where the Stones River starts. The water is way up right now. We've got a lot of rain, heavy thunderstorms several days in a row, so I want to try to come up here, see if there was enough water. Usually this is just a tiny little creek, but we may be able to pull a fish out of here today. Oh, I got 3 bass following it up. Little ones, maybe 3 or 4 inches, but I'd love to catch them. I've never been here before. Oh, yep, there's a bite. It's always nice to go to a spot and catch fish right away. I wanted to come here because I've never been up here. It's the start of the Stones. Really shallow up here, really pretty. And typically there's not gonna be any water. It's gonna, quite typically, it's just gonna be a tiny little creek. But we've had huge storms and we've got a lot of flow. I was expecting there to be all this water up here, and it's nice. There's a few little bass following us up. I need to stick one. My plan is to move downstream to the next spot, which is on the greenway. You can access this river and then see what the flood looks like there. Right here, it's clear. This water is clear and it's cool and beautiful. It's way up. Even though I've never been here, I'm sure this is way up. I know it probably comes over this slab because there's a sign that says, "Do not enter road when water is over slab." All right, we're gonna start our tour of the Stones River. We're gonna have to get going. I was hoping I could catch at least one fish out of here. I got a lot of follows from tiny little 3-inch bass. There's one right there. But I needed one to bite it and just get stuck. But I want to go hit some spots. Believe it or not, this place is about a half hour away from my house. Pretty long stretch of river, the West Fork Stones. We're gonna go see all the way to the lake, so let's make one little cast over here. All right, well that was cool. Definitely worth checking out. According to, if you look this place up on Google, it's Stones River Slab. And it says bassing and swimming. So you should be able to theoretically catch some fish here. It looks real good too, golly. But let's get a move on. Let's go see some more of the greenway. Or more of the Stones River, actually, to be more specific. All right, as we're going downstream, this is the first little bridge that goes over the river. The first little place you can cross the river is at that slab. This is the next spot. And here you drive over it right at the corner of Crescent Lane. We may be able to pull a fish out. That's the name of the game. But really, we're just doing a lot of exploring. And it's neat. Sneak up on these fish. They're little fish, little bitty creek most of the time. Flowing good today. I got a bite. I got a bite. I got him. I got him. I got a fish. Yes. Yes, this is awesome. It looks like a green sunfish. And that's just that 1/8 ounce white rooster tail. But look at there. Oh, no, no, no. Green sunfish, very strong. Big mouth on them. A lot like a bass mouth. Cool little fish. That was awesome. We snuck up on one and we got him. Let's see if we can pull one more out. He's coming after it every time. Let's see if we can cast a different angle. Downstream a bit. Oh, there we go. There's a big fish. We got a big fish, you guys. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at this fish. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me with this long-eared sunfish. Come on, buddy. Look at there. Look at that. I mean, that's Tennessee's really, it's probably our most beautiful tropical looking fish. It's just incredible. Got that long ear. Oh, wow, what a catch. What a catch. Look at his red tail. What a catch. Oh, that's awesome. I'm trying to stand behind this thing and make a cast out into the river. It's the only launch angle I have. Oh, we just got hit. We just got crushed. We just got crushed. That looked like a bass. Looked like a largemouth. There is no chance to do an overhand cast. I can't sidearm cast through that. I have to sidearm cast through a little pocket right here and get the blade started on that rooster tail. And we have had some big takes. There's one. Got one. Another long ear. Not as pretty as that first one. Not as big either. All right, another long-eared sunfish. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, they can see us now, standing here. Yeah, that fish came up and, oh, look, another one just came up and hit it. He didn't get hooked though. Oh, those were good bites. Every time I come out and do this, I wish I had something different. Right now, I wish I had a little trout magnet with a gulp minnow. I'd catch these tiny fish. Oh, there's a big one. Oh, that was a big one. That wasn't a tiny fish. That was a 6-inch fish. There we go. I got him, I think. I got him. Yeah, he ate it. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's a good one. Whoa. That is incredible. Oh my gosh. See how that ear isn't nearly as pronounced as that last one? I bet that's how you identify them. Oh, oh. Good save. Hacky sack skills. Hacky sack skills. Say that 5 times fast. All right, pretty good. I wasn't aware of this spot. I just kind of stumbled upon it while driving alongside the river. It was really cool. The next spot I'm sure of, oh, that's on the greenway. Let's go check that out. This one's nice though. They put a lot of extra parking right here alongside both sides of the road. It's pretty cool. GoPro, stop recording. All right, there was actually a couple little places you could stop along the river. I saw another one that was right on the greenway upstream from here. This is the Barfield Road trailhead. I came here last week for the first time, but it's just a tiny little creek. Last week, it should be a rip-roaring river today. I went downstream to the confluence. Let's go see what's upstream. There's the river right there. It looks nice. Still not too muddy. I'm sure it will be by the end. Well, maybe, who knows? It's been pretty clear so far. Oh wow, okay. We just walked all the way to another trailhead. There's another trailhead right there. Probably didn't have to walk all this way, but that's okay. Let's see what's over here. Oh, nice smooth rock bottom. I'm sure it's refreshing. I'm getting kind of hot. I might need to jump in. Jeez, I almost threw it into the railing on the bridge. Neat, this water's not that brown. I wonder what it's like over at the confluence. We'll have to go down there next. The confluence of the West Fork and the Middle Fork, Stones River. It's certainly still pretty clear here as far as the Stones River is considered. Oh, got a good one. That's a bass. That's a bass. That's a bass. Oh, it's a good one too. Come up here. Oh, it's not even a bass. It's just a giant shiner. Look at the size of that shiner, you guys. I thought it was a largemouth. Look at the size of that shiner. Now that's a bait fish right there. You ain't gonna find many shiner bigger than that. That may be a state record right there. That is incredible. I can't believe it. I thought it was a bass. I thought it was a bass fish. All right. Here's this trail down to the confluence. Let's see if we can get a cast in here. Oh, spiders. Of course. Oh, jeez. Ooh, it's soft. The river was up here. It's down some now, but it was way up here. Oh man, slippery. Look at that. We can't even fish it. We was able to walk all the way across there in barely ankle deep water. Now we're not even gonna get, I don't know if we're even gonna get a cast in. We're gonna try. I know there's a nice deep hole right here at the mouth that could hold a fish. We had some good casts in there. I just don't have, I can only cast straight across that one spot. That was it's tough fishing there at the confluence. I have no doubt there's a ton of fish in there just hanging out, snapping up bait fish, but we really couldn't get a good cast in just one little direction over and over. But let's go downstream. Let's see. So far, so good on the clarity. Let's go a little farther down, see what this flooding looks like. This is a massive greenway trailhead. This is Casein Trailhead. There's a huge pavilion. Are there grills over there? Yep, there's grills, trash cans, picnic tables, gigantic playground, bathrooms, water fountains. dog park. Are you kidding me? Second pavilion. This is awesome. The fourth place I've never been to on this trip. Let's go upstream. There's the very first dam on the West Fork River. West Fork Stones River is right up here ahead of us. Let's see if we can get to it. I took off walking the wrong direction. You gotta come over here. Yeah, women's and men's restrooms. There's the river right there. Oh wow, that is so cool. There's just a tiny creek here, and he's crystal clear. And he flows. This is a confluence right here. This little creek flows into the stones. And wouldn't you know it, there we go. It's not pretty clear anymore, it's brown. The brown is coming from Middle Fork Stones River. It ain't coming from this West Fork. That brown water's coming from Middle Fork. Looks like you can walk down there. Get a cast or two in right there. I don't know if I even want to though. You can walk right over there. Plenty of access here at this Manson Trailhead. Right now the river's up and going through the trees though. You wouldn't want to get out there right now. Let's go see if we can get anywhere near this dam. This happens a lot. Here's the dam. And it's flowing and going. And then here's a bridge and it goes right under it. The very next spot we're going to looks stunningly similar. Just look, there's just not a whole lot of beaten path over there to it. I'm sure there will be under the bridge though, there always is. Oh, yep, there it is. Figured. Oh, we can walk right to the water's edge. Cool. I don't think we have to, we gotta go across these jagged rocks here. Yeah, it's all like that. Okay, straight down through here. Cool. Sterling Farmer Lake up there. We're gonna have to get a little wet for this one. I can't help myself, I want to stand out there. Oh, it's muddy. Oh, it's just so soft and silty. Oh, it's awful. Water's cold though. Let's see about this rooster tail first. This is an amazing spot. I'm not hooking any fish, but they're in here. This is tons of water. There's too much water for there not to be any fish. But I don't got time to be patient with it. I want to move on and finish our tour of the entire river before today is out. The sun just went behind some big storm clouds. I think tonight's storm will be the last of it. And then we'll have a whole week of dry weather. By next weekend, all of the rivers will be perfect. There's a storm a-brewing right there. It's literally blowing right at us. Let's see if we can get this done before we get rained on. That storm is massive and it's heading this way. You can see rain falling out of it. All right, we're gonna squeeze this in. The next dam is right under this bridge right here. This is Manson Pike Trailhead is the name of the trailhead, but Manson Pike Road really doesn't exist anymore, but that's okay. They named the trailhead before the road went away. Manson Pike Trailhead. Bam, there we go. And there it is right there. Sweet. Now this is Ransom Mill Dam. Ransom Mill Dam is right up under that bridge right there. It looks like there's already a couple people down here fishing. Right now we're right in the middle of this river. The next spot we're going to go to is going to be Nice Mill Dam. It's going to be the very end of the West Fork Stones River. And that's where the river turns into the lake, technically. They call it Percy Priest Lake. So that's where the rules change. On this stretch of river, it's statewide regulations, which is no size limit for bass. And then once you hit Nice Mill Dam downstream, those are Percy Priest regulations. And I don't know those well enough to sit here and tell you for sure. I think it's 18 inches per smallmouth and 15 inches for largemouth and spotted. I'm not 100% certain on those numbers, but I do know that Percy Priest has its own regulations, which you got to be aware of. Yeah, as we've gotten down and the water's gotten a little more stained, it's been tougher to come across fish. And that lets me know whenever we've got flooding like this, just go upstream. The rivers, the creeks will be a little more like a river and the fish will be active. And that's the end of it. That is the end of the West Fork Stones River. Right here, after this point at Nice Mill Dam, it just becomes Percy Priest Lake. And the water's not way up over the dam, it's right over it a little bit. This is, let me look up the cubic feet per second. Tell you how fast this thing is flowing. 525 cubic feet per second. We're way down from this morning. When we first started fishing earlier, it was up at 727 feet, or 727 cubic feet per second. And now it's down to 525. It's dropped a lot, but it's still just muddy, terribly muddy. But there's plenty of fish to catch. There's a nice smallmouth right there. Bam. Somebody's got on a stringer. That's a good one, like a 14 and a half, maybe 15 inch. Cool. There's a lot of people fishing though. We're gonna back out. Nice job. Nice. That was the entire length of the West Fork Stones River, from the very first spot where there's public access to the very last. Now it's been a video idea I've had for a long time to do the whole length of the stones, but you need to have a lot of water upstream for it to be practical. And we did that today. Mission accomplished. That was awesome. Hit a few new spots I've never been to. Those were neat. They look promising. We're gonna have to go hit those up in the future. I tell people where to go fishing. If you like that kind of thing, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a better day.